Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you my beauty and fashion favorites for the month of July. I can't believe this month is already over. It is just crazy how fast this year has been going. So I just want to jump into it and get started with my beauty favorites first, and the most obvious is probably what I'm wearing on my lips today, and that is a red lip. I have been absolutely loving a bold red lip for winter. I feel like it just really pops against that more porcelain look that my skin has at the moment now that I've lost all of my summer tan. And probably my favorite lipstick that I have been using has been these Wet n Wild lipsticks. These are from the Fergie collection, and I've got Old School Glam and Sarangina, and one's cool toned and one is warm toned, and I kind of like that I've got that option. These are probably some of the best lipsticks that I've ever come across. They're a semi-matte finish. They are very creamy, they aren't drying at all, but they stay on the lips and they don't budge after you've put them on, even after eating a meal or drinking lots of hot cups of tea. So I actually picked up a whole bunch more of these lipsticks and they're currently winging their way across to me, so I cannot wait to try out a few more shades. Not necessarily the Fergie ones, I've just got the normal Wet n Wild ones, and I got mine from crushcosmetics.com.au. They tend to stock a lot of these lipsticks if you're based in Australia and wondering where to get your hands on these. The next product that I've really been loving this month is a new base, and I finally managed to find a base product which doesn't seem to irritate my skin, and that is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser, and I've got mine in the shade Light 3 Groenland, and I feel like there's a really good colour match for me. I really adore this. It's the right amount of coverage. I don't like to have too much on my skin. I don't really like that heavy feel, and I just feel like this really evens out my skin tone, covers up any light redness that I have on my face, and really just kind of preps my face for the day. I feel like I end up having a really nice kind of glowy complexion after using this as well, which has been great for the winter time. It was a lot more expensive than I was expecting it to be, but I'm very, very pleased with this product. The next product that I've been absolutely loving this month is from Aerin, and it is the Aerin multicolour for lips and cheeks, and I talked about this in my recent haul video. This is essentially a cream, blush and lip formula, so you can use it for either. I tend to just use this as a blush every single morning, and I really love the way that this applies. It stays all day and it gives a really natural flushed look to the cheeks. It is very, very neutral, and I feel like this would work for most skin tones. It's almost a, you know, for the lips, it's kind of a My Lips But Better shade, slightly darker. It's that very flesh-toned, antique-y rose type shade that I just feel works really beautifully on the cheeks, and it's what I've got on my face today. Then I've really started getting back into using my By Terry Ombre Black Star, and this is in the shade Frozen Quartz, and it is this absolutely stunning kind of pale misty purple color that has silver flecks in it. I really like the formula of these. I've only got this one shade, but I really would be interested to try a few of the other ones. But the formula of these is absolutely stunning. You just kind of draw it over your lid, and you've really got a lot of time to work with the product and blend it out and blend it to kind of the level or depth that you like, and you can just keep layering on the product until you get that opacity that you're looking for. So that's what I really like about this. I do wish that the glitter wasn't quite so chunky, as I feel like when it's on my eyelids you can really notice it. On my hand it's not really swatching like that, but there is quite a bit of silver shimmer in there. It's very pretty though, and I'm so glad that I've started using this again, because it was sitting at the back of my makeup drawer and then I found it, so very pleased about that. So now I'm just going to talk about my fashion favorites for the month of July, and the first one is necklace, and I actually got sent this from a designer here in Sydney, and the brand is Kingsway Design, and it's this really pretty, if it's gonna show up properly, very pretty plain silver necklace with a round coin detail, and it's just like, I don't know, it just looks really pretty on. I think it hangs to about there. Just looks, I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous come summertime, but for me it's one of those things that I've been wearing a lot just with one of those more low cut t-shirts or something like that, just to have something really beautiful and delicate hanging around my neck. So I feel very lucky to have been sent this, as it's absolutely stunning and very well made. It is sterling silver, so yeah, it's been a great one. Now I've changed up my purse and I'm actually hoping to pick up a new card wallet as well, but I grabbed this Karen Walker leather wallet a little while back, and I've only just started using it this month, and it's just got all of my different cards in it, you know, like my, oh God, can you even see them? Like my Maya card, I've got, you know, my Mecca card in here, my Flybys, my Woolworths card, everything like that. So I've actually got this in another color as well, which is looking a little bit tired, and it's this sort of aqua navy. So I felt like this would be a little bit fun, a little bit different, because I don't tend to go with too much color with my wardrobe. So when it comes to accessories, I feel like that's one space that I can really branch out and add something that's a little bit more interesting and unique to my wardrobe. So really been loving this month. Then something that has been getting a lot of wear and has been completely thrashed this month have been my Charlotte Olympia kitty flats, and I don't know if you can tell, but the velvet on this shoe here has completely started coming off. So I actually had to super glue it down because it got to the point where it was hanging off, and it's actually sort of split. I mean, I've had these for over 3 years now, so I wouldn't expect anything less. And the other thing is, looking a bit grotty on the bottom, but the other thing is, I don't know if you can tell, but I've worn them down completely here, so I've got to go and get them resoled because it's starting to get to the point where I'm really damaging the gold heel. But yeah, so as you can tell, these have definitely gotten a thrashing this past month, and I still love these. I love them as much as I did when I first bought them, and I don't know what I would do if I ever thrashed these to the point where they had to go into the bin. Probably buy a new pair. And then also a backup pair for when Charlotte Olympia stops producing these. But these are just one of my favourite pairs of shoes, and they have been an absolute favourite for this past month, as they're kind of very comfortable and great for walking half an hour I have to walk every morning to get to work. Then my last favourite this month is a skirt, and it is this pleated skirt, which is from ASOS, and I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but this is the blush one. I've actually got this in 3 different colours. I've got it in black, blush and camel. And camel is probably the one that I've worn the most this past month. Actually the black one too with tights. Just as I do feel like this is probably more of a summery spring shade. But I really love the style of these. I think they're very flattering, and they just sit at the right, and they just kind of cut off at the right point of my leg, and they're so easy to wear, very easy to look after as well, because you just throw them into the washing machine, and I just kind of throw a loose fitting jumper over the top. They work really well for the office as well. Just throw on a pair of heels and you look really slick and polished and, you know, well put together. So yeah, I've really been loving wearing these again, and I'm so glad that I picked up a whole bunch of these because they're actually really affordable. They're around the $50 mark, so you definitely get a lot of bang for your buck with these. So those were all of my favorites this month. Just thinking about it, this was actually a really quick video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!